Okay, here we go, people. We are back. Welcome to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. You know what time it is. We're about to get it started. You know, I got a big show for us today, and you know, a lot of stuff to cover. I really want to get to it. I really want to, you know, get to the whole kip and caboodle. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase that, but you guys know what I'm saying. Let's get this party started. Yeah, man, it's like it really is. We out here. We out here. Oh, man. You know, I got to prompt this thing, get this thing prompt correctly, because it really is supposed to come in when I want it to come in. And it never does. So I got to figure it like I make it like I figured. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we live right here on Facebook too, y'all. Hello, all you friends out there in YouTube world and Facebook. We are here today doing our thing. Listen, I'm kind of discombobulated, but we're gonna start this up organically. Definitely got to start it up organically. So I had to get my coffee. Big show today. We're gonna talk about some hot topics, things that's going on around the world. We're gonna showcase some people at some entertainers. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, we about to get started here. All right. So I hope everybody's weekend was well. This is gonna be kind of like a test run on. I don't know if this video thing right here is gonna get monetized, or I don't know what's gonna happen to it, because the things I'm about to do to it today is not, you know, something that you usually do. So we're gonna try it out today. We're gonna see what happens, because you know, a lot of times when you're on YouTube, you get copyright strikes and all kinds of stuff, and you know, I got to make sure I'm in the right lane when it comes down to that. You got to make sure you're doing the right thing. You know, this YouTube thing, this social media thing is really, really crazy. But we still keep going on. Let me mention about a couple of events that's happening. Wendy Williams' brother, Tommy Williams, is having a cruise, people, a cruise. Yes, we are having a cruise, and it's going to be a nice cruise. It's going to be going to the Bahamas and stuff like that. So if you guys want to be a part of that cruise, definitely go to Tommy Williams' show right there on YouTube and get some information on it. I'll be putting some stuff up about it. It's we're going to be going from different, you know, islands to different islands, in the Bahamas, Cocoa Beach, stuff like that, you know. So it's like it's a nice cruise, and the price is pretty good. I think it's two people, maybe 1,002, maybe 1,000. I think it may be 1,000, to tell you honestly. So, and that's going to be setting sail in Miami. So maybe you guys can check that out. Also, you know, we have the dating game that is going to be premiered on the Tommy Williams show. That will be a real nice thing. I'd like to see, you know, people participate in that. It'd be nice to see people from my page participate in it. So if you guys, hey Zamila, how you doing? How's everything? I am doing well. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. I am in the building today. I'm a little discombobulated, but that's okay. You know, I had to work on some projects with Tommy and get some of his stuff together. And so that kind of took a lot of time. And so I didn't go to bed until like, wow, 5. I didn't go to bed till like 5 this morning. It's just my it's the way I work. I'm always constantly, you know, putting in them hours and trying to get things done and trying to fit things into my time schedule, but sometimes it's kind of difficult. How are you doing today, Savannah? I hope you're doing well. And listen, guys, if you're on Facebook, you know, I would, you know, like to let you know that if you can come over to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends over on YouTube, I appreciate that. We're going to be, you know, it's a little bit different, a little set up differently. So if you can come on that page, that'll be cool. And you can actually see, you know, a different backdrop, you know, all of that good stuff. So everybody that's on Facebook, just go right over to YouTube, type in Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, subscribe to my channel, and if you like the show, just like it, you know. But today we got a good show today. We're going to talk some hot topics, and then we're going to showcase somebody, a young lady that I met out here in Manhattan. She was shooting a video, and you know, she sounded really good. I mean, you know, she's a really, you know, she's in the LGBTQ world, and but you know, she has a great voice, and I want to showcase this young lady to you guys, so you guys can check her out yourself. Yeah, so I want to get right into it. I think this backdrop here was from that Jamaican thing there. I don't know if I want to keep that. You know, we had a Jamaican star come on, and I used this backdrop. And, you know, so I don't know if I'm going to change it back up. You know, change it back up. I don't know. I think maybe yeah, I think that might do it, man. You know, matter of fact, nah, this one's better. I like this one. This is New York City, man. I gotta keep it jiggy with New York City, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, so like I said, if you guys are on Facebook down here, you know, in this camera over here, I would just say go over to YouTube. You won't see all those diamonds moving around. Go over to YouTube and go to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, and you know, and subscribe. You know, it'd be appreciated. Also, the Savia program. Any young people that want to get involved in the Savia program, we are going to the streets soon, very, very soon, and probably in like another 2 weeks we'll be going to the streets and you know, helping the youth in the community. Anybody that needs help or, you know, has a dream, we try to help them. And we ask that parents get involved with what we're doing. And you know, we all have a tight niche relationship. You know, parents come down and help me out, you know, when they can. And you know, I have staff people that will be there, that will work beside me. I have a strong female team that works with me, and a strong brotherhood that works with me too as well. So if you have someone that is that you feel that is going through something, some changes, and you don't want them to go to the wrong path, go to Xavier program, or go to Xavier Maurice on Facebook and shoot me a DM. Xavier means stop anger, unfold violence, educate, and redeem. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at a couple of things. Let's talk about some stuff that's going on that I see over the weekend. You know, the weekend every weekend is getting crazy. Every time I go out, I went to the Bronx this weekend, and you know, like I said, the tension in the Bronx is really, really high, and you know, the mentality and the anger that people have, you know, is not really a positive thing, you know. So, but there is a like an aura of, you know, things trying to come back to life. Like, you know, people are in the clubs. You know, you hear the music on the corner. You know, that feel is coming back, but there's like a creepiness. There's a creepiness over, you know, hanging over it. Like, you know, like and something can happen at any moment. You know, and like I said, it's sweeping the New York area. There's just a lot of pent up energy, and people are just, they haven't, you know, been out for a long time, and you know, and people are struggling. So, you know, like I said, you know, before, people just need to learn how to be patient, you know, and just try to not, you know, let things get them upset, you know, and just stay focused. I mean, we just came out of a hurricane just now, you know, in the midst of all of this stuff, people are still having drama. So, I mean, let's just try to, you know, have a positive vibe, and everything can work out with that. So, I wanted to talk about some stuff that I had, some things that I had looked at over the weekend. It's a real shame about Afghanistan. I pray for them over there. I hope that, you know, that they make it through that struggle, and you know, people come out of that. You know, if anybody out there knows of anybody that's in Afghanistan that is struggling, you know, reach out to our show. You can send me an email at modevtiff@yahoo.com. That's MODEV as in Victor, T as in Tiffany, I as in incomplete, F as in Fred @yahoo.com. modevtiff@yahoo.com. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a lot of things that, like I said, I've seen that was going on. You know, Philadelphia, you know, during the storm, I was looking online and I was seeing that you know, Philadelphia is really, really doing bad when it comes to the drugs. You know, and I don't know if people are really addressing this situation or really looking at it. I mean, it's like the 1980s out there, like the way the 1980s used to be. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back and see if I got anything here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get the messages. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Let me get back to this here. All right. So Zamila says, I am well, busy all the time, working and trying to get in some fun. I know that's right, Zamila. I know that's right. You're up there in bliss. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your bliss thing out there. So it's all good. I'm sorry I, you know, didn't respond fast. Yeah, so there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of things going on. Like I ran across something, this video, right? And it was pretty, I'm gonna let you see my screen. I'm gonna share my screen with you. And I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. And it's just really heartbreaking you know, to know that, you know, in another state, there is, you know, the way it was like, you know, in the 80s over here, it's like that over there. And I'm going to show you my screen in a minute. But yeah, it's really not a good thing. So let me pull this. Let me invite you into my screen here so that we can. I'm sorry. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you guys can see, kind of see what I'm talking about. You know. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let me get this up. Put this up, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of a snippet of what is going on. This is when the storm, this is Storm Ida. This is Storm Ida. You know? You know, this reminds me of what it was like in the 80s. If you're not on YouTube, you won't be able to see this. So that's why I said, guys, go to YouTube. But it's really a struggle. You know, you look at the hurt minds, you know, what made them give up, what made them, and I mean, it's not something that, you know, I fill my mind with every day, but, you know, I've recovered from situations too. And I feel that, you know, just because you made it through something doesn't mean that you can't go back and try to do something good for somebody else, because somebody helped you, right? You know, like I said, you know, just take a look. This is in the middle of the storm. In the middle of the storm. You know? All right, so let's go back. Let's come back. I don't want to show too much of that. I don't want to go too deep with that, but I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, there's a struggle going on out there, and you know, there are people out there still hurting, and you know, sometimes you have to go back and try to do things good. I mean, sometimes you can't help certain people; they have to really help themselves, and I get it. But you know, from my experience and things that I've been through, somebody was there for me, and somebody, you know, made the effort to do things for me. So, you know, I feel that this is something that I have to do. It's not necessarily something that you would do, but it's something that I feel in my heart that I have to do, you know, because just like this, you know, it starts, that whole process starts from, you know, things that young people went through at a young age too, as well. You know, the mental illness, you know, and situations of abuse, mentally and physically, you know, I guess I'm always going to be an advocate for, you know, I guess doing the right thing. It's something that I guess is in my heart. So, you know, that's something that I was looking at, and I was like, wow, you know, this is like crazy, you know, and that's Philadelphia. That's, oh, see, I'm messing up stuff. All right. Give me a minute, people. I'm messing up stuff here. Yeah, I'm messing up. That's all right. I'm gonna set this camera up one day where I can have no problems at all, and I can have a clear screen without having that issue. Just a matter of time for me to get that prepared, my background backdrop. Listen, I don't have a problem, having you come with me on this journey, and as the faux pas or the mistakes, come, it's about growth, and that's what, eventually things will get better, right? So you just have to start. You have to start and have that confidence in yourself that you can get in front of a screen and you can express yourself, and be a voice, or have your voice, be able to travel through the algorithms and be heard by different people. So it takes a lot to get in front of a camera. All right, so let's continue, and let's once again, if you want to, people on Facebook, I'm gonna repeat it again, guys. Right now, we're not shooting live. Well, I'm doing live on Facebook right now, but if you guys could come off of Facebook and go to YouTube, and if you can press that button over there where it says subscribe, listen, I appreciate it. Everything that I'm trying to do is really not really geared to get money, to really tell you the truth. I mean, there will be a time when I'll ask for support, like, if it comes down to my Savere program. This program here, like it really is with Bamboo and Friends, this is just a part of that, and at some point in time, it'll come together. These things that I'm doing, it'll come together, and one will enhance the other, and one will work because the kids will be over there and I'll be over here, and they'll have their own show and I'll have my own show, but I'll be directing over there. Maybe I'll get one of the kids to direct over there, and so I'm gonna have this thing, like an oiled machine soon, but it's a process, and it takes a lot of work. So anyway, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to let you guys, we're going to go to the next thing, right? Because again, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Okay. So I want to talk about somebody that I ran into, a young lady that I ran into, and her name is Marzz. Okay. This young lady is a beautiful young lady, and she is she has she's just coming out, and she's got a really good sound, and I've been really wanting to put her on the show. So possibly after you guys hear this clip of her music, you can go to her page. Let me give you the information. I got it right here. I got it right here, people. All right, so it's World is Marzz. Pandora. She's on Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, iHeart Radio, Shazam, and TikTok. And her Instagram is I think it's at I am Marzz, Marzz. Marzz Music on YouTube, Marzz Music, and I think her email is Marissa10471@gmail.com. Right. Okay. So before I bring her on, because she, like I said, she is a part of the LGBTQ community, but she is talented. You know, so hey, you know, we support people in here, man. You know, if you got the talent, I'm looking at the talent that you got. You know, so it's a blessing. And before we get started with that, I don't know if there were some things that I wanted to go over. Oh yeah, this Moxie robot. Um, Moxie robot. I don't know if you guys have heard of Moxie robot. Take a look online and tell me. I'm gonna do a whole thing about this Moxie robot. Is this Moxie robot? It's what it says is that it talks to the kids, it communicates with them. You know, the kids can have a relationship with them. You know, this is for like kids, parents that have like that one child, and there's no brothers, but it's just him by himself. You know, I'm thinking about getting it. When kids come over, and have it sit up somewhere, and then when they come over here, then they can play with it. Now, the reason why, they can come over here and play with it, I feel, is because this thing is $1,500. It's $1,500 for this thing. That's a lot of money. I don't know if I could trust that in a kid's hand, man, because sometimes kids get angry, and they say they want to they want to smack they want to smack the thing, and then next thing you know, they smack it and they break it. Man, I would have to put like some insurance on it or something like that. But anyway, when you guys get a chance, go over to type in Moxie robot, MOXIE, and then let's have a conversation about that. Let's talk about what you guys think about the Moxie robot. Okay, so what else was going on in the news that was going on? There's a few things that was going on. I heard about this Florida guy, man. This Florida guy that went and shot somebody in some family. Terrible situation. Just a lot of energy, a lot of stuff going on. Come to find out that this also this Ida hurricane really messed up a lot of people in a lot of places, and amazingly people have died in New York behind this thing, and it's crazy. So my heart goes out to all them people. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. Oh boy. All right, brace yourself, people. Here we go. I don't have a problem with supporting of the LGBTQ community. No, let me just rephrase that. I don't have any bad feelings about LGBTQ. You do what you do. That's what you like to do. That's your life. And, but when it starts to get like really crazy, man. It's I don't know if you heard about Little Nas. Okay, Little Nas is going around saying that he's pregnant, right? And posting pictures online with him with a stomach. Now, I'm just going to let you see my screen, and
New Yorkers are resilient.
I'm just going to let you see my screen. I'm not going to play a sound, but I'm going to kind of play the picture if I can get the picture going here. You put it on pause for a second. Yeah, so I'm going to share the screen, and I want you to tell me, I don't know if you guys seen this or heard about it, but this is like a very interesting situation going on in this time that we're, this time of days. that we're living. Um, it's very amazing that things like this is happening, and I don't know. I'm a little worried. But so what I'm going to do is, okay, so you guys see that? I hope you guys see that. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize this. Just give me a second, people. I want to show you this. I'm going to run it, but I'm not going to play the value, put on the whistle name. I'm just going to play this here. Okay. All right. So that, I know it's hard to look at, but I'm going to run it one more time so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So stop sharing that. All right. So there you go. What is your comments? And people on Facebook, I know you probably can't see the pictures that I'm putting up, and that's because you guys are on Facebook. And you're on Facebook, and soon I'm gonna have that connection where I could be on Facebook and whatever. I just matter of time. But really, I want people to come over to YouTube, come over to that page, and join me on that page. At Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, and subscribe and stuff like that. I appreciate the support. Okay, so let's dive a little bit into it. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Now, that's Lil Nas X, right? He came on. He first came out and he did, I think, Old Town Road. I'm a ride to something with Billy Cyrus, or whoever that is, whoever he did it with. And kind of everybody. I mean, the song went platinum, maybe triple platinum. Who knows? But everybody was really looking at that, listening to that song. And so, what do you guys think out there? What do you think about this kind of transitioning and showing this kind of thing on TV? What do you guys think about that? Is that too much? Is it is that like a real problem? Is that too much? Make a comment down in the comment section and let me know your feelings about that, and tell me if you feel some kind of a way, or if you feel that that is the way that they should be able to express themselves. Are we going too far? Some people say if the girls can do it, then the guys should be able to do it. With me, I don't know. I don't think, I really don't think that that's a good thing to be doing. Me personally, I don't think that's a good thing to be doing. But I think that a lot of these labels, they talk these kids into stuff, and it's more than just him behind that situation. It's other people that's also behind it, and we have to also be mindful of that too as well. But wow. don't know what's going to happen. You know, the generation seems like it's going to something different. You know, just, you know, looking around and seeing how, you know, these kids feel like the gangs are now taking over. I think that the young people feel like it's their time to take over. And that's why gangs are so, you know, prevalent right now. And they're so active, because kids want to be a part of something that's taking over something. And I remember back in the days, you know, as a youth, you know, you marching with Uhuru Sasa, Freedom Now School. You know, we were trying to fight for something, you know, fight for a change. You know, back then it was, you know, shootings in stores, the Korean stores. The Korean owners were shooting, allegedly shooting young people in stores, you know, back in the days. And, you know, we used to march in Brooklyn, and, you know, we had red mock necks and stuff like that, you know, so it's definitely, but these youth now don't have like a really solid leader, you know, so that's kind of what you're seeing. You know, you're seeing a discord, you know, like everybody's like on their own, making up their own thing, you know, and it can become, you know, very, very dangerous. You know, it can become very, very dangerous. I remember, you know, back in the days when, you know, people used to get slashed a lot, you know, and it was a problem, you know, walking the streets in the Bronx. It was a problem surviving. Like as a young kid, you know, even as a teenager, it was hard to survive. I mean, I remember in Brooklyn, you know, people going to the store, you had to have a gun. You had to have a gun back then just to go to the store to get something, because you never know what's going to pop off. I remember me and my cousin used to, you know, be in Brooklyn hanging hard, and, you know, Rutland Road, you know, parties and stuff like that, you know, in Brooklyn, Crown Heights area, you know, Crystals, you know, club, you know, and it was a couple other clubs, one on Nostrand, when you go up the steps on Nostrand Avenue, and I think that's Nostrand and Fulton in Brooklyn. So, you know, back in the days, you know, when, you know, me and my cousins had this group called the Phase 4 Crew, because I used to rap back in the days. My cousin used to rap, and my brother used to DJ, and his brother used to DJ. So we called each other the Phase 4 Crew. So if you look, you know, on some of the intros, you'll probably see us, you know, standing together, all four of us. So that's the Phase 4 Crew. But anyway, like I said, you know, we're in a real serious time right now, different changes in the world today. And this big change that we're dealing with in the media, social media, is just too much information rushing to these kids. It's too much information. They're getting too much too fast. And that's another thing that's, you know, and everybody talks about it. You know, every social media personality talks about it, I think. But, you know, I think that, again, that is like a big hurricane that hit the States here, you know, because in China, the cell phones, the internet, and all of that stuff was already there. They had the technology, you know, and, you know, we're kind of like, you know, we're always late. We're always behind China. But, you know, again, that's what we gave China that power, you know, by also having all of our products going over to China and not, you know, us making them here. So that was, you know, a big problem. And it's going to take a minute for, you know, that structure to change, because that's why it's hard to get clothes out here in New York City, really good clothes, you know, because the whole economy thing with China is kind of messed up. So rewinding back in all of the changes, and just going back to Marzz X and his antics and stuff like that. I just hope that people know what they're doing and realize the impact that they're making on people's lives. And I just hope that kids are able to separate what who they are at a young age. Like, okay, which part of the and they won't have any kind of confusion. So because a lot of stuff that we do see on TV does affect us, in our lives. Yeah. So, all right. Okay. Beverly Edward Smith says, I wish men could deliver babies, but unfortunately they can't, so I don't take it serious. I mean, you can look at it like that. I mean, you can definitely look at it like that. But on the man's aspect of it, that's like, I don't know. It's I don't know. Is that the answer though? Is that the answer? Just let it happen, and just I remember I was and I'm going to speak about this. I was on my cousin's show, and there's this transgender person that comes on the show, Sparkle, and I try to be respectful, and at one time when we had the gay pride show, go back and on Tommy Williams show, you can go check that out. They caught me off guard, and they kind of had me pinned down in the corner, kind of making me look like I was a bad guy. And so I let that pass, and so now when that person comes on the show, it's like throwing flirts here, throwing flirts there, throwing flirts here. And you already know that I'm heterosexual. So why are you throwing these compliments and stuff here and there? Being the man that I am, I didn't really respond, because if you say something, you're automatically going to get your head chopped off. So you have to really think before you actually say certain things, but and then I just got quiet. But later on, when I got off the air, I was like, hold up, that was just total disrespect. And then I had a friend that was listening, and that person told me, you should have just said, kindly, listen, I don't go that route, this and that. But see, me, I'm a hothead sometimes. I say if I'm upset about something, I don't want to say the wrong thing, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together some kind of statistics and stuff like that, and kind of bring it to Sparkle's attention, so that that person, can understand, these are some of the things that shouldn't be done, and the respect needs to be there in all aspects. If someone does not believe in something, you should respect them. Do not violate them. Do not cross the line. And the same thing as with the other side. The other side, don't violate them, and don't cross the line. And that's where the respect needs to come in. Because crossing the line and the disrespect, that causes a lot of transgenders to get killed out here, and that's one of the biggest problems that if you look at statistics, you see that a lot of transgenders, I think in 2021, were either physically harassed or killed, and that's and again, that's somebody's kid. And just imagine if that was my son, And, so this is where, as a parent, it gets complicated. Thank God none of my kids, not saying thank God, but, you know, my biological kids are, who they are. And, I respect who they are. But I do know some kids that that I've been maybe in a relationship with someone, and they have a transgender child. So I understand and know, a little bit firsthand of what happens and what could happen. So let's fast forward again, knowing all of this, right? Knowing that, it can be detrimental to somebody's life if they're not doing something in a safe way. Then you go out in the street and you continue doing stuff, you're following people, and you're not doing things in a safe way. That could cause you your life, and I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody. And if it was my son or daughter, I wouldn't want somebody to kill my kid just because of what they, their angers of about what they do. So yeah, that's very important. All right, so I'm gonna move forward, y'all. Listen, I know I don't got no music in the background. I should have my music playing. And there's a few things that I'm missing. I'm missing my microphone, but this is impromptu all the time, and don't worry, we'll get it right. We'll get it right. We will get it right. It's just a matter of time. So it's time to bring on Marzz. Okay. Now, again, Marzz is a part of the LGBTQ community, and she is a talented young lady. I mean, she can sing. She has such good, riffs. Her voice has a pureness into her voice, and there's a pureness in her voice. And I had a chance to meet her personally. She came down here to Manhattan, and she was shooting a video. And I said, listen, what kind of music you do? Let me get, where's your cards at? They said, oh, I didn't have any cards. We don't have any cards with us in our hands. And it was just so cool because, she said, hold on, just come with me. So she gave me, she went to this big, nice van. I was like, wow, you guys are really doing it. You guys are really serious. So she gave me like a stack of cards. So again, let me just give you the information on her. Her Instagram is, it says, I am Marzz. It's all capitals. I am Marzz. I think there's a space in between the two M's. And it's Marzz, and on YouTube is Marzz, all capitals. Marzz, M-A-R-Z-Z, music. M-A-R-Z-Z, music. Okay, you go check her out. Go check her out because she is definitely the bomb. All right, that's what's up. Shout out to my boy Will out there, Bill Trust, Tony Roan. Step up your shirts, step your shirt up. Check out my boy Tony Roan's shirt collection. Step your shirt up. If you need T-shirts and stuff like that, he's going to be hitting me off with some shirts, and we're going to be giving out some shirts and sending some shirts out, some Savia shirts and some Like It Really Is shirts. So stay tuned, and be ready for that. We're going to be doing that. Yeah, we're going to put Marzz on. We're going to put Marzz on And yeah, we're gonna put Marzz on, and we're gonna make it happen. I can't go off air and connect with you. So I don't know what to tell you there. I can't. When I'm started, I'm started. I can't stop. Can't do it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I can say, oh, matter of fact, I can send you a link. Maybe we could do that. Let me see if I could do that and see what's going on. Let me we got Mama Rhonda. Let me see if we can pull her up. Let me see if we can pull her up. Let me throw her a something so that, you know, yeah, I don't know. If you can't come on there, you can't come on there, but I can't, you can't, you know, can't call me at, you know, can't do this. Oh my God. It's too much. Oh, man. This, if you can't, then you can't. If I see you in the chat, I see you in the chat. I see you in the chat. I don't know if you're looking, listening, but I sent you the link, and we could, you know. All right, so, all right. A lot of people out there working. I know you guys out there working right now. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you had a good lunch. All right, so it's time to, okay. All right, I see we got somebody in the house tonight. Uh-huh, okay. Right, we got somebody in the house tonight. Let's see what's going on. I don't see no picture. Maybe you're not ready yet. I'll wait till you get ready. All right, so I guess what I'll do, since while we're waiting for her to come in. Okay. All right. So while we're doing that, while you're getting prepared, I'm gonna play this video for everybody. And again, I want you to check her out. Her name is Marzz, and she is an up and coming artist. She is very, very talented, very, very talented. And we're gonna have her on the show. Stand by, Rhonda. I got you. Just want to play this here. Yeah. Let me. Okay. So I think I like this so frequently. I mean, I'm gonna play this so frequently because I just think it's cute. So just sit back, everybody, and enjoy Marzz as we showcase her her music to you. Okay. I hope that you guys saw that. I hope you guys saw that well. Let me bring Rhonda in. How you doing? All right. Sorry about that, people. How you doing, Rhonda?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Everything's good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Did you see the video?
Not really. No.
Did it come through clear?
I didn't see it.
No, when I'm asking you, did it come through clear?
I didn't see it.
Okay. All right.
On my side. I didn't see it.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm still finding what's going on with my camera.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I hope. Hey, Beverly, what's that running? You running? Yeah, yeah. So I mean, again, yeah, you got to mute your mic. Mute your mic for you. Yeah. So again, you know, we just I hope you guys saw that. I don't know if anybody out there was able to actually see the video. Please say something. There was no video, but sound was clear. Okay. All right. So that is the okay. That's a problem. Okay. So let me try this again. Rhonda, just hold on. I don't know if you were able to. You that's funny. Okay, all right. Let me try to do it again. I'm gonna try to pull up the video. I'm try to share my screen. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to drop out of this. Oh man, let's see. Entire screen. Share system audio. Share system audio. Yeah, you know, I'm working on it, guys. Okay. So let's go back to that video one more time and let's try it again. All right. That's it. That's that song. All right. So let me pull you back up, Rhonda. I hope you're with me still. Hello? You there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. Yes.
Yeah. So that again is Marzz, people. That's Marzz. And she is definitely, yeah, thank you. That's great. I'm gonna have her on the show soon. And she's going to talk about what she does and how she does it, and you know, we just definitely going to be blessed by her.
Okay.
You know, so also, like I said, this is gonna, you know, running tests and stuff like that. Also, I have another person I'd like to showcase. This young lady's been around for a little bit, and matter of fact, I don't know, maybe let me do something even better. Let me see if I can do another one from Marzz.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me do another one from Marzz.
Yeah. Nice.
Friends would walk up to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely want to support her, and
Nice. Nice. Nice.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another one from Marzz, and I'm gonna play this one for you guys. I hope you like her other song again. She is. I met her right here in Manhattan, and you know, she's definitely got the talent, and want to support her. You know, sometimes it's hard when you're a part of the LGBT community, you know, to get into the industry. You know, sometimes it you know, the stigma behind it, you know. But listen, raw talent is talent to me.
Oh,
You know,
God.
when you got talent. Yeah, I don't know, something's going on with your microphone over there.
In mine? You
Yeah,
can't hear
something going on over there.
Okay.
How you doing, Rhonda? Let's talk to you. How you doing today?
I'm good. And you?
I'm hanging in there. You know, we
Okay.
were having, I don't know what's going on with your microphone. It sounds like you're chopping up. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds like you got background, something on in the background.
no. Okay. No, I don't have anything. I don't know what's going on. But
Yeah.
a little better? Little better? It's still the same?
No, I can hear you. That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, it's better?
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Since let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Beverly, for that comment. What do you think about Nas X doing what he did? Do you know about what he did?
Not really.
Oh, you don't?
No, I'm just jumping in.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's the situation. I don't know if you heard about Nas X at the BET Awards, him kissing a guy on screen.
Mm.
All right. I don't know if you've seen that one, but I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna fast forward. All right. I'm gonna fast forward, and I'm going to go into something and show you what he's done now. So, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you can see my screen, I'm gonna open up my screen one more time, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open up my screen and allow this video to be played. So just bear with me. I don't know what's going on with your sound system, but definitely got to work that out.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm still sharing my screen for some reason. Okay. Stop. Let's try it again. Share screen.
Right.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
All right. Can you look at this real quick?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so let me share my screen, and I'm going to show you what everybody else is seeing. I'm not gonna. So he's got a record coming out, and he's saying that he's giving birth to his new album. He's giving birth to his new album. Did you see that? Hello? I don't know, maybe I lost it, huh?
What? One
I
moment.
can't.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Yes. Okay. Oh.
All right. So.
Oh. He's giving birth to his new album.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Right. So that was something that was actually that came out, and then before that on the BET Awards, he actually tongued down one of his dancers, which I guess was his boyfriend. And do you think that's going too far?
Oh. You know what? Oh. Well, you know what? In today's society, I'm gonna put it out there, like, everybody has the right to put up what they want to put up, just because he's a public figure, judge and judge not. Like, it's on it depends on you. If that's how if that's how he feels to express himself, I don't think that me per se have the right to say anything about it, because that's him expressing himself. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's a pretty deep way to express yourself.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I say this. Do that take from the person? I mean, okay, we see women, right, with a belly, right?
Yeah,
And
she,
okay,
right.
now, so
Listen,
what they're saying, from what I'm seeing him saying is males also can nurture and
and
produce.
that,
From my eye, that's what I'm getting. Men also are nurturers and can produce.
and can produce
Um,
what?
offspring, whatever he's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
You kind of get what I'm saying? Look at the
are you,
picture.
so are you saying he's
A
like,
pregnant belly. Okay, a pregnant belly, right?
yeah,
A pregnant belly. What are women doing when they're pregnant? Producing offspring. They're giving something off, right?
uh-huh,
And only thing is, he's a man.
okay. No, I mean, you
Okay.
know,
And my thing is this. Okay, man, woman, or whatever. Okay. Now, had a woman done that, would it be okay? If a
if a,
woman had done that video, just to understand what I'm saying, if she would say, okay, I'm a woman and I want to give out this, is how I want to bring out the introduction of the birth of my song, would it be accepted in society?
well, I mean, if you think about it, if you put a girl, right? If, I mean, let's look at it like this. If you put it, and I don't mean to be crazy, sound crazy, but say if you get a girl and she's a little girl or she's a young girl, 15 to 18 years old, and she's producing a record, and she wears men's underwear and shows that she has a penis inside her underwear,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
Right. So this girl is starting to do commercials, and she's wearing a bathing suit, and there's a penis imprint in the front, like you look at men with speedos,
Right. Yes.
just,
Okay.
just okay. So you're walking down you're on the beach with your kids, and this girl comes down and she has a penis print going across her midsection, but she has long hair, dressed like a girl.
Okay.
So
Um,
that is okay. So what do you? I mean, and then your daughter comes up to you and says, "Mommy, that's a girl, right? But what is that in her pants?"
okay. And then I would say to that child, okay, see, that's the thing. When children start asking questions, if they can ask it, that means we could give an answer, right? Which means it's how you introduce it to the child, right? And we all know that today we have transgenders and all these other things that exist in this world, right? Per se,
Okay.
right? Per se, right? We do have
Okay.
it, right? They're on the
Yeah.
street, right? Okay.
Yeah.
They exist, right?
Yeah, they
What,
do. But what I'm
okay,
asking.
okay. What I'm trying to say is, just give me a moment. What I'm trying to say is this. Is he doing anything that has not been known to man, not normal, that nobody has never done in this world?
Well, I mean, people. I mean, guys have dressed up like pregnant women before.
Yes.
I think. I'm not sure. In some shows, maybe Eddie Murphy. I don't know. Medea. Has dressed up like a woman. you know, before. Um, you know, I
So,
don't know. I don't
so
know. I'm speaking.
actually,
The reason
well,
why I'm speaking like this, so that we can have the conversation, right?
right.
And so I don't know all the answers to everything, but I'm going to put the conversation out there because it's a good conversation. It's like, and the question, like I said, and I'm asking you again, if you was on the beach and you was with your daughter, a couple
Uh,
of daughters, maybe 3 girls, right?
yes.
And this girl comes up and she has an imprint of a penis in front of her pants in the midsection, right?
Uh,
And your daughters, all 3 of them, come up to you and they say, "Mommy, Grandma, why? What is that thing bulging out of her pants?" Do you say, "Well, listen, this is a dildo"? Do you start to begin to have that conversation? She's wearing a dildo, and usually they
okay.
use a
If
dildo.
we're on a public beach, if we're on a public beach and they allow that person to go on there on the public beach like that, then I think there would not be anything to be said because everybody has saw that person either when they enter the gate of the beach, the doorway of the beach. Um, you know how everybody go into the beach entering? They saw
Yeah,
it. So I would think that everybody and their mother would have saw that. And so what I would say to my child is, well, listen, hey, that person right there is what you call um a transgender. We seen it on TV. Remember we saw that on TV, honey, when they were doing that stuff? Or remember on the street when the other guy on the train was doing that? Remember? Right. That's the same thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Because they've been exposed already. They've been exposed already. It's not new. They've been exposed, or that's all I'm saying. They have already been exposed. Like, right. I'm
Yeah.
just right. So
No,
what I'm saying is no.
we come from a
And it's
generation,
for
right?
acting. No, it's
We
for
come from a
acting.
generation. We come from a generation,
You
right?
see.
That the internet wasn't. We didn't have that much internet before. We come
See,
from
this
back
is
in
a
the days.
beach, though. But you
We
said a
came.
beach. No, but no.
All right.
You
So
didn't
what
say
I'm saying,
internet. You said a beach. Right. You
right?
said a beach. So
Right.
if
So back in the
the
days.
beach setting
All right.
is
Hold
different.
on. So, okay. So what
Beach
I'm saying
setting
to
is
you is
different.
that back in the
On the beach,
days,
right. If any,
back. Okay. Back in the days, you know, there was a certain way that we had, right? And I kind of lost my train of thought because I was being interrupted. But what I'm saying is that let me just get this word in edgewise, please. Um, let me just say this part, okay? Um, Back in the days, we didn't have that much social media, right? And a lot of things have progressed now, and kids have the capabilities to see different things, new things going. They're looking at the porn sites now, and you know it's easy to access them. Um, so I get it that everything is changing. So do we blame the internet, or do we? Is this the internet that's bringing everything out into the open? Um, because there was certain things we wasn't able to see back in the days.
uh, you are correct. And now that's why this is called. These babies are called millennium baby, millennium,
Millennial.
millennium. Right. So these babies now are so aware of more things than, oh my gosh, gosh, that we weren't. So it's new to, it might be new to, I, well, back then it would have been new to us. Today, these kids know. These kids nowadays, society, like you said, have exposed them. to so much, right, that I believe they're aware of all these things that's going on. There's no secret in nothing. So now, as to a parent, if you live in a plastic bubble and your child has never seen any of these things, I would believe that maybe you should seek therapy, or your child, that y'all never came out the door, because that's called um 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 close, what is it called when the people don't come out their door and they're scared? It's a name for it.
Postpartum,
No,
or
no,
talking
no,
about
no, no.
they're
These people are called no,
introvert.
no, I had a friend and she was that, and we had to take her little by little and introduce her outside. Right? It is a mental disorder. It exists. I forget what it's called. Agoraphobic, 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 agoraphobic. Right, agoraphobia.
Right,
That's
right,
what the
right.
name is. Agoraphobia. So unless you're agoraphobic, I don't think. No.
Yeah. Well, I yeah, it's like a tsunami, that's hitting, the country, and a lot of people are, having the conversation is causing separation, between, people. Um, I don't know what to say about it. I just, I just personally think that there's something that TV, period, has gotten a lot more advanced. You know,
Not TV, this the world.
yeah, a lot
It's
more
not
advanced.
TV, it's just the world. No, it's not just TV, it's the world. Because I go down the street and see this. So it's not TV. No, it's not TV. It's the world. Because I go down the street and see this. Right, I do. I see it on the street.
What do you see?
I see back in the days where, people, it's called, were in the closet about
Mhm.
this about their sexual behavior, sexual behavior. Oh, hush, hush, hush. No, no, no. You cannot be that. You know, it's not like that today. No, they have gay parades. See, we didn't have all that, growing up. You see, now they do. They have all that now. See,
Right,
now they have all these things. See, back then they didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't have all these things. Right. And then remember, you got to remember, right? These are the same people that are committing suicide because somebody's telling them, don't be who you want to be. Don't express it. Keep it hidden. You're eyesore. You're an embarrassment to us. We don't like you. Stay inside your house. Don't come out. Don't tell your family that you like the other sex. Don't do anything outside of the norm that we consider the norm. Right.
but you see, that's it. One thing that I want to just say is that um, they have to, I mean, do you feel like the gay community, LGBTQ community, has respect for, heterosexual men, or does the world um, uh, um, have respect for heterosexuals and not shutting them down and forcing them to change? Because some people could say that, that the system is, if you say something, your head gets chopped off. If you're heterosexual, you know, it's not cool to be heterosexual. You know, I mean, can you speak or expand on a little bit of that?
Heterosexual, right?
Yeah, the disrespect that probably, you know,
I think wait. I believe that this. Okay, if you were to take transgenders and people of that life, right, and turn it the other way, and then they start bashing on us, people that like the opposite sex. If you try to change it and turn it the other way, right, and they start doing it to us, stabbing us, beating us upside our head because we like men and women, and we do the things that they do to them, that we do to them. I think life, this thing that we call life, this world, will stop doing that. You know, I think human beings, I think that's what we call human beings, have the right to choose to be who they are.
But
Because
what
God
about
said,
respect?
wait.
But what?
God
Okay,
said,
okay, okay,
wait. God said, God said he's not embarrassed of anything he put on this earth. He is not embarrassed of anything he created. God said he's not embarrassed of anybody he put here. Because he put them here. Right? So I think until we, as human beings, realize that and stop worrying about somebody else and not themselves, we just might have a chance in life today. Because that's what it's called, judgment. And I think that happens when you your last days and you go before God. I think we should let that happen then. Until
okay. So
then, wait.
okay, hold
Can I
on, hold
finish?
on, hold on one
Wait.
second. Hold on. Let me just ask you this question.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Um, and I don't want to keep, you know, I'll be screaming, and then I lose what it is that I'm trying to say, trying to get in.
I don't
Um,
understand because
so
I don't get it.
no.
I just don't get it.
Okay. So anyway, okay. So here's one of my points. The point is, you know, that okay, say if you're a heterosexual and somebody that is of the transgender belief is hitting on someone that is not heterosexual, that is not of that lifestyle, and they're heterosexual. Do you think that is disrespectful for someone to, knowing that someone is heterosexual, and but you keep making advances, you keep saying stuff, you keep being disrespectful like that? Because see, you want us to respect you, but then you don't respect us.
Well, I walk down the street, right? And I am heterosexual, right? I get approached every day by men in cars and all that, and I don't like it. I get whistled at. I get approached and all that. I don't like it either. And I am heterosexual, you know, so I don't like it either. So it's done on all sides, I think. Right. When you walk out of a store and you say, hey, you cute, you look nice. And if you don't respond, you become the B word and all those other things. You ain't all that anyway. And then they start bashing you and degrading because you just didn't give them the time of day. Right. I get that every day I walk outside. So the car horn beeps, all that, and I get that and I'm not even trans or anything. I'm just
Right.
human. Right. I get that anyway. So I
No,
think people in general are going to be people, and they're going to be disrespectful no matter what you are, hetero, transgender, or anything. Babies or anything, there's always going to molesters and anything. You are always going to be put up against. You're always going to be tested. You're always going to be touched. You're always going to be justified. You're always going to be whatever. I don't care who you are. I'm just saying.
no, that's understandable. I mean, because now I'm getting an understanding of what you're saying is that you're going to be tested, but like let's play a little devil's advocate a little bit. Now, men
I don't think those people. I've never. Wait,
okay.
hold on one
So
moment.
what I'm trying
I've
to say,
never
what
seen
I'm
a
trying to say-
transgender run
Okay,
up on somebody and
Okay,
push and push and
so
push
what I'm
on and
trying
on
to
and on to the break of door. When that person said, "No, I don't go that way. I don't go that way. I don't go there," and they said, "No, you are gonna go that way. You are. I'm gonna make you go that way." I've never seen nobody do that. I've never seen nobody do that. No, I've
all right,
never. No, I've never. I've never ever seen nobody do that. Never
okay,
have I did that. No,
okay, no,
I've
I
never.
get it.
I've
All right,
never. Never
okay,
have I.
so all right, so
Never.
meanwhile,
Never have I. No.
what I'm saying is basically
Maybe you have
that,
had. I've
well,
never seen it done. I've never seen it done.
okay. So what I'm basically saying is it was done before. It was done to me, actually. And um, you know, I didn't really like it, tell you honestly. But see, the thing is that I did not react, like, pretty much somebody else will react. And instead, I I just allowed it to I just let that person say whatever they wanted to say. And this was done on air.
Oh.
This was done on air. Actually, the person Sparkle.
Oh.
So right. So, you know, I don't know. It's like, some men, you gotta understand, some men don't go for that. Right.
Okay.
Now they, so you just you
And
it's
then
like
that's when you got boundary. You got boundary, right? You have boundaries, right? You have a boundary, right?
yeah, I
Where
have
you just
boundaries.
told that Sparkle, yo, back off, yo, stay up, go away, and not deal with them no more. It's just that's that was an option. If that person did that to you and made you feel that uncomfortable, that person should even be around you. Because guess what? That person ain't right anyway. Something's wrong with that person anyway. Because anybody that would constantly push up on that's called a molester. That's called somebody that was going to pursue. That's somebody that will rape somebody. That's what that's called. That is what that's called.
Right.
That's different. That is what that's called. If you feel that uncomfortable and that person keep addressing you and keep on, can I ask you this? Why are you still around that person? When that person did it one time, no, 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 no. If that person made me feel uncomfortable at one time, it should
Well,
never be twice or a second. No, no, no.
One
It
thing I'm
should have
not
never
gonna do.
went there.
One thing that I'm
Nah,
not gonna do.
nah,
One thing that I'm
uh-uh,
gonna do. All right,
no.
here we go. Let me do this real quick. All right, one thing that I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to get off the show, Tommy Williams show, and because of that person. Now, what I'm gonna do, what I will do, is I will speak my piece though. Before I did not say anything, and it was, I guess, I was in a little bit of a shock. But at this point in time, I think that what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll speak my piece and let that person know there's a,
I ain't with it.
that you know,
Boundary.
I don't like that kind of approach. I think that's out of line. So
Right.
you're gonna have to respect me. But you know, so so here's the situation. Now, as we go into the streets, right, and we look at what's going on in the streets, Beverly says it's a compliment. I hear you, Beverly. Um, um, I'm sorry, I should be putting these things up. Let me start from the beginning. I should have put them up. Because there were some comments made, and I don't know if everybody was able to see them. And I keep forgetting I have this option, so I'm just going to run down them real quick. I was playing music, and I guess they was telling me about, you know, all this stuff. What, you know, was it clear and all of this? All right, laugh out loud. He's just promoting his album. Okay. Oh yeah, we're talking about Lil Nas X. Right. Don't take it personal. I say thanks and keep it moving. I wave and keep it moving.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's a compliment. You know, but some people, I mean, look at what happened to Melly Mel's brother.
Okay.
The guy said something to him, disrespectful, and Melly Mel's brother, you know, allegedly stabbed him, and he died. Now,
Hey, that's different.
okay, so but I don't know. This is where I'm kind of torn, because how is it different, and how, you know, people are actually putting themselves in harm's way, and we're sending a message to when people do that, they're sending a message to other kids or other young people that it's okay to keep on complimenting and saying things to people when they're definitely not that, you know. Some people aren't capable of controlling their emotions. So how do you know who's got control of their emotions and who doesn't? You know, and when you step to them and do it, aren't you taking a chance? You don't know this person, you don't know his emotions, right?
Yeah.
But you're making these advances. I think that's just living a little bit on the edge.
Right. You are correct. Yes, you are. And just like I said, men do it to me when they can't call me on the street, right? And when I'm walking one way, right, in the alley, and I start seeing them creep up on my back, right? And I have to go in my pocketbook, right? And insist, no, you back off, because I just told you no. Right. See, it happens. Right. That's what that's called. So it's a difference. That's called crossing a boundary. See, whenever, okay. Now, if you're talking about, oh, the person is just, oh, listen, I'm just having a conversation. I like you. You look cute. Oh, okay. If you don't go that way, okay, I'll back off. But then if they keep pushing, it's a difference. Because
Right.
then now they in your space and you need to get them up out of there. Right.
Right.
That's a difference. See,
Right.
it's a difference. See, that's what I'm trying to say. There is a difference.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody that's a transgender or whatever of the other side actually push on somebody that didn't want to be pushed on. Right?
Yeah.
No.
Or you can go to the Tommy Williams show and see that.
No, what I'm trying to say, maybe on there. And then it shouldn't be allowed. See, something's being allowed there that shouldn't be allowed.
Right.
Okay? It shouldn't be allowed on there. It should have boundaries. That person should be off. That person should not be on there, because they're putting people in an uncomfortable place. So if one person is doing it to everybody, that one person don't need to be there. It's that person. It's not the people. It's that person.
It's somebody behind the scenes that's allowing it to happen.
Right. And if people start saying, yo, we're not comfortable with that person, then maybe somebody should say to them, yo, we're not comfortable with that person on here. Speak up.
Right.
And maybe they will, maybe they didn't even think about it. Maybe they didn't know. Now that you're saying it now, everybody was talking and joking and think it was a joke. See, it was done in a joking manner then. And everybody took it as a joke. When the joke was up, see, nah. Nobody said, yo, afterwards, yo, I didn't like it. I'm uncomfortable. Nobody never said it. So that's why it went the way it went. Because nobody never said nothing. Nobody never said, I'm uncomfortable. Evidently. That's why it went the way it went. To be honest with you, whatever happened, they didn't say, I'm uncomfortable with it. Yo, what's up? They didn't speak up. And they can't hold nobody responsible for other actions if they did not speak up for themselves. Because a closed mouth don't get fed. Nobody know what's going on with you but you unless you speak up. So if you went along with the punching and you went along with the joke and then it got too far and then you didn't know how to pull back, that's on you. You need to kind of come out and be like, yo, whoa, back off. It was fun in the beginning, but now, nah, something ain't right. And maybe that person didn't mean it. Maybe that person didn't even mean it. They didn't even know they was doing it because it was done in a joking manner. And that person never said nothing. They never said nothing. So nobody knew. How can you know something if nobody say nothing?
Right.
I'm sorry. That person that never said nothing is feeling that way. Right. They feeling that way all by themselves because nobody else knew. Nobody knew it. Nobody knew it. Okay. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
But,
No, I get
but now that you speak it, now that it comes out, right. And maybe people don't know how to do it because maybe they're not approached like that to where it gets out of hand and they don't know how to back off because the way it was came at them. Right. They don't.
Right.
They don't know the boundary. It's that simple.
Yeah. Well, I would like to be, a person that can help. You know what I'm saying? Some people to not make those kind of mistakes, because I wouldn't want
it's not gonna never happen. It would never happen.
I want to be,
because it's personal. It would never happen because it's personal.
If I can help one person, then, you know what I'm saying, then that's good for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, confront this gentleman, online and, just let them know how I feel about it. Since it was done in the public, I'm going to let it be known that, in the public that, I don't like what was going on, and, look at the statistics of situations that could happen and how it could lead to something that's detrimental. Not saying with me, but I'm saying that we can't can't, if you're going to do something, do it safely. And that's where I was talking about a while ago when I was talking about, the transgender youth is, teaching them how to do things safely. So
but they see, each one teach one. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're only around them, you would know that they don't do that. See, maybe you're not hanging with them. So you don't know. They don't just do that. No, that's not normal. No. There's something going on with that specific person. No. And maybe you should not speak for the all, because it's not the all, it's the one.
Right.
It's the one. The one can't be held responsible for all. No, no, no,
Right.
no, no, no. How can you say
Okay.
one for all? No,
Okay.
that ain't
So
right.
let me get into Marz's new stuff.
Yes.
Again, Marzz is trans. Not she's in the LGBTQ family, and she is talented beyond
Yes.
talented, and she has a story. I'm getting feedback on you. She has a story, and we're gonna get her on the show. I gave you guys her information. Go back and check out her stuff, and I'm gonna with the next clip I'm gonna show is she tells this story. Are you still there, Rhonda?
Yes. Yes, I
She
am.
tell You sound better. Sounds better. She's telling the story in this one about how she came out. How
Okay.
she came out to her parents. So listen, yo, after this, and then we'll do her last song. And remember, anybody that has talent, music, any kind of skills, listen, come on our show, hit me in the DM, go to Xavier Maurice, go to on Facebook, Xavier Maurice, go to Maurice Bamboo Thompson and put a drop me a DM if you have any kind of talent. We'll showcase you on our show. Beverly, yes, they wasn't aware that it bothered you, but once you mention it, it will be okay. Yes, yes, Bev. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I had a hard time that day. I wanted, I didn't. It's not like I wanted to become violent. I just felt like, you're doing something that's out of line, and and sometimes one thing that I know is that you don't react. You have to respond. And at that time, I just I couldn't respond or react. I just had to just, stay back from that because the old me is, still mixed up in the new me. And I'm a man still trying to wrap my mind around, what's going on in the community with our kids, what's going on with our people, and and with people in general, not just our people. And so here's Marzz. She's going to tell her story about her coming out. Again, like I said, I have love for individuals. She has talent,
Yeah.
and I like to showcase her talent. Marzz, she's going to be coming on the show, and we're going to get her in it. So let me pull this video up. You guys are going to love this. Let me share the screen, and let's get to it.
Marzz is awesome. I like that Marzz. That music awesome.
Let's
Yes.
get to her.
That was awesome.
It's a special event at the church. I need to work. So it's Sunday morning, usual. Mom wake us up, tell us to get ready, brush our teeth, wipe our face. I put on my music playlist and start getting dressed. I usually start putting on my pants and my dress shirt. And then Mom come inside the room and ask me, "You wear this dress? There's a special event at the church. I need you to wear this dress." I'm like, "But Mom, I don't want to wear the dress." Mom was like, "I had to because she wanted me to look pretty. And it was a special event." She's like, "You usually always wear this, but this time I want to see my daughter wear this pretty dress." And I was like, I had a little attitude. I was mad about it. I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And I went back in my room and I started playing my music again. So I'm in the room getting ready to put my dress on. I put it on. I went to go look in the mirror. And I was just looking at myself. And I'm like, "Man, I don't like this." So I took it back off and was like, "All right." Then I was thinking, like, I've always had that I'm going to do what I want attitude. I put my mind to it, I'm going to do it. So I changed back into my outfit because that's what I wanted. And I was just sitting there debating. For another second, I was like, well, should I wear this since Mom wanted me to wear it? Or should I just be comfortable with it? Of course, I chose to put back on my usual, which is, of course, my dress shirt and my jeans. I had waited to see if Mom was going to call me or not. to see what I look like with the dress on, but she didn't. I waited a few more minutes. Somehow I got up and I walked out there in the living room where Mama was, and I just straight out told her, I said, I didn't want to wear the dress, and this is what I want to wear, Mama. She's like, why don't you ever want to put on a dress? Like, I'm just not comfortable in it. She's like, well, I just wanted you to wear it for me for this special event. And I was like, look, Mama, if I'm being honest, I'm gay. I like girls. That's why I really don't feel comfortable wearing it. So when I told my mom I like girls, she paused for a minute. She looked shocked, but she looked like she already knew. She's like, well, I already knew. I was just waiting for you to tell me. I was like, huh? How you know? She's like, girl, I already knew you always dress like a tomboy. I had to dress you up in a whole bunch of colors. You know, Tabitha used to call you Skittles. So I would always so colorful and just bright. You always mismatch and everything.
Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay, that's right.
Right. So yeah,
Yes.
you know.
So it's Sunday
Yeah.
morning.
So yeah, that was you know, her coming out situation, and you know, again, she is talented. I mean, she is multi-talented, and you know,
Her
and so
music,
now, yeah. And so
that
now we're gonna,
music supersede everything.
yeah, definitely. She's definitely a fact. You know, I'm gonna definitely play now a last song from her. Laugh out loud, Mama knows. They say you know, Mama.
Mama Rhonda.
Right, here we go. Let me put this. Let me just put these on again. I keep forgetting that I have the capabilities to put things up, and it's not coming up for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's me. You see any words up there?
No.
Oh boy, what's going on? Oh, there we go.
Oh, Mama. Hello, Mama knows.
That's Bev.
Mama
Bev says. Bev says, Mama knows.
Mama know.
And then we got this one. Yesterday wasn't aware that it bothered you, but once you mention it, it'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah. Right. No, I get it. You know, it's just again, I'm yeah, you know, this is baby steps you got to take. You know, you can't just throw something in somebody's face and expect them to just adapt to it. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You know. So let's go into this video. Again, this is Marzz, and she is I met her, and she has some music out. If you go back, you know, you can actually see, you know, I told you exactly her Instagram and her YouTube. If you go back to the video, but maybe I should say it again. On it, I think it's Instagram. All caps. I am. I think it's .Marzz, MARZZ, and on YouTube it's MARZZ Music. That's for YouTube. Okay, so that's if you want to check out her music, and her music is played on Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Shazam, and TikTok. So yeah, definitely. But she's an up and coming. She's new. So let's go to the video, and let me see if any more comments coming through. All right, now we good. All right, so let's go to the video and let's check out this young lady, her last song that I'm going to play for you guys today. So just sit back and just relax and enjoy Marzz. And this song is called Countless Times. Check it out. Excellent. Yeah, so there you go. There you have it. That's
right. That's
That's
what I'm
Marzz.
talking about. That's what I talk about. Mmm. She got some pipes. What?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, you gonna send me that site. I think I'm gonna be listening up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, we're going to be showcasing from now on. Like I said, we're going to step this up. I'm going to be showcasing a lot of new talent and new people that are coming out. You know, I'm going to be hitting a lot of the spots. We're going to talk about some good things. We're going to have some not so good topics sometimes. So, you know, just basically know that we got a show for you, and it's worth you subscribing to our page and being a part of what we're trying to do here, and it's appreciated. Bev, yeah, you know that Marzz, right? Yeah, she's doing her thing. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely have her on the show, and a few other people will be here too as well. So I think we're hitting our 2-hour mark here. You know, I mean, I can go on for days. Actually, we're live on Facebook. Let me tell you guys out there on Facebook. I know you didn't actually see the video, but again, we're working out some things, and you know, we're trying to get some things for our program so we can be able to do, you know, hit two places at once. But until then, we got to do it like this. I need you guys to come over to YouTube, right? I need you to go to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. I made it real easy for you. Just lowercase, no caps, no high caps or anything like that. Lowercase. And subscribe to the channel. You know, like the video if you like it. Again, this is organic, people. We're doing this organically. I'm not this is not scripted. You know, you're gonna see a couple of faux pas in the middle. I mean, in the show. Like the first couple of shows, I was looking at them. I looked like I was tired as hell. You know, there will be mistakes, but you know what? In order to grow, you will make mistakes, and I'd like to have you come through that process with me. You know, so I just want you to just stand by me as I will stand by you and keep you informed of what's going on. Yes, Rhonda. So, yeah, that
Rhonda.
was
Mama Rhonda. No. You say
Mama
no. Mama
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
I'm
That's
sorry,
right.
Mama.
Get it right. Get it right. Get
I'm
it right.
gonna get. I ain't messing with you because you know.
Like, get it right. Get right.
You
Get
know.
right. You know I be.
Yeah. So I want to quickly jump into something that I think that it can be beneficial to people, and I want to tap onto it very quickly. In the Bronx, in a lot of the communities, you know, people grow up and they have a lot of bullies. You know, people are afraid of being stabbed. You know, the young kids are, you know, terrorizing our communities. And I'm a martial artist. I train in the style of Shotokan, and I also have taught a lot of people in my days, and hopefully one day I'll get back into teaching and be able to teach some self-defense, so that when you approached, like you said, you were approached by some guys, right, Rhonda?
Yes.
You know, yeah. There's just certain things. Yeah. Go ahead. That was a scary moment for you, right?
Yes, it was. Like, and like I told you, you know, in this world, right? They come a dime a dozen, a dime a dozen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in this, and just to have this conversation once again on this channel, I will be showing some self-defense moves at some point in time, and I will have to show it, do a video, and then bring it on But trust me, this channel, I do a lot of things, and I just want to give like it really is with Bamboo and Friends every inch of everything that I know and everything that I've seen.
Your little co-host.
Say again.
With your little co-host.
I didn't hear you say that one more time.
With your little co-host.
With my co-host, Mama Rhonda's in the house, and you know, definitely keeping the flame in the fire, keeping me on point. You know what I'm saying? Shutting down the channel, shutting me down every once in a while. You know, and that's all good because I don't think that I know everything, and I don't profess to.
And I don't either. That's why we need y'all.
Right, and I don't have all the answers. And sometimes for me it's best for me to have somebody that says it like it really is, right? Like it really is. And that's why we do what we do, right? So I forgot what I was going to say, but I'm sure that it'll be okay. Anyway, listen, everybody in the chat, Zamila, Bev, love you. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. You know, thanks for, you know, just coming around and being part of what I'm trying to do here. We will grow. Zamila, you know, and everybody that's in the back, listening from the back, it's okay to come forward. Soon I'm going to get a telephone line where you can call in and you can talk directly to us. So just stay tuned for that. That's a process. Again, it's like it really is with Bamboo and Friends. Savere organization to stop anger, unfold violence, educate and redeem. On Instagram, it's the real Savere. Also on Instagram, it's savere.org, SAUVER .org. It was a wonderful seeing you live. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you, Bev. Definitely appreciate you. I'm gonna do it a little bit more. It's just I have to get a lot of things organized. I have a lot on my plate, so it's just hard to do multiple things and work with the kids, do my show, and it's a lot. So just be patient with me. I will prevail, and it was definitely nice seeing you, and definitely nice having Rhonda. Rhonda, you have anything else to say? Any last words?
No, just tune in. We be here. You know, support us. Like he said, we have a lot of topics. And even if y'all come up with some, throw us out there. Throw them out there. Because it's y'all show just like it's ours.
That's it. And before I go, I'm sorry. There was one thing a point that I was going to make, right? You know, and about doing self-defense. And I want you guys to know about something that's called 52 block. You ever heard of 52 block? Rhonda?
Nope.
Okay. So when you guys get a chance, right, you know, look up 52 block, right? And this goes for men and women at the same time. This style 52 block was used when there used to be a lot of slashing back in the days. And, you know, basically it's a style of fighting. It's not like my form of fighting, which is Shotokan. It's another style of fighting where it's a street fight. It's street fighting.
I know that.
Yeah. It's actually it was done in the jails. So you know, yeah, it was definitely done in the jails. And so I want to just throw that out Let me just, I don't know if I'm going to be able
Will
to
it put
do it.
me in jail though? If I do it, will it put me in jail?
No, they won't put you in jail.
Oh, okay, cause that's my story. I'm not with it. I'm not doing that. Okay, all right. I
Yeah.
just wanted to ask. Okay.
So give me a second. I'm trying to pull it up. How was your day?
Great.
Your day was good?
Yes, it was. Anytime I see your face,
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
anytime God wake me up, can't be nothing
Hey,
but
it's
great.
all good. It's all good. All right, so I'm trying to get the right one on here.
I'm trying to get off here so I can get on that Metro North. Can I do that, please?
Okay, so
I gotta get on the Metro North.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so here's an example of 52 block, and I'm just going to show you a little piece of it.
This is very cool. I mean, obviously you can see it's actually, this is what we do a little bit in Muay Thai, but not as intense as what he does. I mean, this is more for street fight, right? That's what we do now. And actually, even if you, especially with MMA now, the guns are very small, so that will definitely work also for us. The good thing, he trains with, this is what you were telling me about the different, the new generation of hair. I want to know things for the people, not people, but just myself. I know that my technical system still works in today's modern day. Young guys that go internet, young guys that work system and everything. So I began to spar with them. So I could get that, okay, that works. Okay, that does. So the more I got beat up, the better I became. And that's how I incorporated the game a little bit. Now, tell me a little bit, like, you were talking to me when you came in about the prison thing. What was that? Did you learn from the getting it? I learned from a guy called Big Ant. And Big Ant was a local collector who worked for a street gambling company. He's knock on your door for like one ask you his money that you owe. But he's the one who taught me. I learned on the street. I didn't learn it. He learned from his relatives and from the jail. So he passed it on to me. Gave me that. But then when I got older, not only did I want to know the physical technique, I wanted to know the philosophy behind it. I wanted to know the history behind it. So I started getting the different OGs and finding different guys that knew something, different pieces, and then start to build the history from there. That's how that'd be really cool. I mean, what I do before I post this, I want to make sure that we have a history behind it. I think, how he learned those moves, because, karate, so that. What's the name of the book? The Dow 52 is the name of the book.
Whoa, what?
A lot of gas. So it's a jab more than a slice. A slice comes back with a jab. So I'm saying about 52 we call it rhythm itself. Just being able first we elbow touch. And each elbow touch is a block and an attack at the same time. So I'm blocking here, this is called skull crossbones. I go from skull crossbones to kiss and elbow. This is called kiss and elbow. I go from skull crossbones to kiss and elbows, and then I go to pickle. This is called pickle. So I move here, and then I can go to closing gate. So everything is incorporated. And then I can go here, this is windshield wiper. So everything.
Oh, yeah.
Becomes a this is really cool. I mean, obviously you can see it's actually, this is what we do a little bit in Muay Thai, but not as intense as what he does. I mean, this is more for street fight, which is great. That's what we need now. And actually, even if you, especially with MMA now, the gloves are very small, so that will definitely work also for athletes. The good thing, he trains with, this is what you were telling me about the different new generation of cameras.
Yeah, but I wanted to make sure that people knew, not people, but just myself, you know, that my technique and systems still work in today's modern day athlete. These young guys that are doing MMA, young guys that are doing jiu-jitsu and everything. So I began to spar with them so I could get that energy to just get beat up.
That's what you learn.
Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just a small demonstration of 52 block. And let me just say this, you know, you have to have some kind of self-defense, you know, mechanism, you know, because sometimes, you know, the problem might come to you, you might have to defend yourself. And there are things out there that you should know at this time, because you know, we're in a crazy environment. You need to know how to protect yourself in the street. And 52 block is kind of like, it's the name, I think they call it jailhouse. But again, you know, it's something that can help you in defending yourself. So yeah, that one is for anybody that is interested in that. We're gonna have somebody from the gym that knows about 52 block, the jailhouse style of fighting. This is a New York-based fight. This style was taken from a lot of it was taken a little bit from Muhammad Ali. Some moves were taken from other boxers and combined.
I know how to do that.
And combined into one style of fighting. And also we're gonna work on some.
Yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys some self-defense techniques that you have weapons inside your car. You have weapons inside your in your pocketbook that you can use for self-defense. Just being aware and not looking behind yourself. You have to be aware of a lot of things. So we're gonna cover that too. I don't know, something was going on with your mic there. I don't know, just intermitting. Let me bring it back.
I know that. I know that.
All right, y'all, listen. Love you all. God bless you. Thank you for watching our show. Rhonda, you want to say anything last before we get out of here?
Nah, just God bless you and see you next time.